Tonight, Michelle Obama addresses the nation from Time Warner Cable Arena. Now, just blocks from the arena, 55 years ago today, another African-American woman was met by an angry mob where she was stoned and spat upon.
Her name is Dorothy Counts Scoggins. She sat down with our Steve Crump to reflect on this anniversary and the changes in Charlotte and the nation since then.
The opening day of the Democratic National Convention marks an anniversary that has indelibly shaped the city's character.
I did what I did because I knew it was the right thing to do, but it was the wrong time.
Timing helped define Dorothy Counts Scoggins and her hometown. The fateful journey into Harding High School as its first black student came 55 years ago today on 9/4/57.
And when I say the wrong time, meaning that people were not ready for that to happen in this community. But at the same time, for me, I knew that it had to be done. Somebody had to do it. We had to get it started.
She and her family helped start the Charlotte Civil Rights Movement. Bravery demonstrated by this 15-year-old came years before lunch counter sit-ins took over local 5 and dime stores, and prior to the unsolved acts of domestic terrorism, overnight bombings that scarred the homes of several African-American activists.
It is with compassion for our native land and love for our daughter Dorothy that we withdraw her as a student at Harding High School.
Over time, our community would attempt to right a wrong of how badly she was treated. During the 50-year anniversary marking these bold steps, Dorothy Counts Scoggins would be awarded a diploma from the high school and education system that regarded her as less than a first-class citizen.
I guess for me, I never really sort of visioned 50 years ago that we would be at this level, and the growth that has happened in Charlotte, I mean, just everything that's surrounding me.
North Carolina, you in the house?
In the last half-century, Charlotte has elected 2 African-American mayors, a black congressman, school board chairman, and person of color who now heads the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department and is overseeing convention security. During this week of the Democratic Party's festivities, she is pursuing an agenda that is both personal and political.
And I want to do everything I can to get our president reelected.
That's why she's been a convention volunteer and has tickets for Thursday night's acceptance speech at Bank of America Stadium.
This is history. This is history in Charlotte.
And it is her history that offered a hand in molding a community.
It's hard for people to understand that I didn't come out of this a bitter person, but I came out of this a better person.
Oh, that's great.
Our Steve Crump is live in the arena, and Steve, all of us are always so moved when we hear from her and reflect back on the courage she had.
You know, it's kind of interesting, Maureen, especially from where we stand at this point. In 3 hours from now, Michelle Obama will take the stage here. What happened to Dorothy Counts on this very day back in 1957 occurred less than a mile from here at the other end of Trade Street, right near I-77. So it's kind of interesting in terms of how life comes full circle and the changes that we've seen. And one other point is there were 3 other students that integrated schools that day, but she got the worst of it.
Well, from 15 years old to 7 years old, she has certainly weathered the years, looks terrific. And what a well-known figure here in Charlotte to interview. Steve, thank you so much.
Incredible attitude, too.